Hi. I'm just giving it a few seconds. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Tonight's going to be one of those fun wines. It's Friday. Oh, I should have had wine. Okay. I'm not going to leave you guys just alone, though. So, no wine. Darn it. We'll still have fun, promise. Okay, waiting for some people to join. Waiting. Touch that up a little. I have one person who's with me. Comment below. Tonight's going to be a fun night. It's Friday night. Whoop, whoop. Hey, Crystal. All right. I guess you and I are just going to hang out for a little while. Thank you. I just did an eyeshadow demo in one of the Facebook parties. So I was demonstrating how you can go natural to really bold. So you guys are getting really bold tonight. That's what you're going to get. Okay, I've got a few people. All right. Hey, Emily. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Crystal. Okay, tonight we are going to talk about just kind of a Mod Podge of things, really. The biggest thing that I wanted to talk about is, well, for one, we'll go ahead and get some of the business stuff out of the way because we're just going to have fun. Yeah, this is Cupcake and Grace Lip Gloss. Mwah. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You got to rock the pink, y'all. Have to. Plus, it's Friday, so yeah. So samples came in. I finally have skincare samples. I have tons of them. Like I have a huge box sitting right over here full of samples ready to be sent out. So if you're in my Beauty Babes VIP group, there's a form, a Google form that you just fill out. You give me your name and address and what kind of skin type you are, and I will send you samples. So go out there, fill out the Google form. If you're not a part of my VIP group, just let me know in the comments and I will add you. Or you can search, I think it's searchable. You can search for Beauty Babes VIP because we're Beauty Babes, obviously. But anyway, if you're not in there, we will get you in there. Fill out the Google form. It will give me all the information I need to send you some skincare samples, and you'll get a nice little sample pack of all of that. Super excited about that. I'm going to do a little bit of a giveaway later at the end of this for a free mascara. Anybody who is still with me at the end, I will write your name down. I will randomly pick one, and I'm going to give away a mascara. Ooh. Sorry, I'm in a crazy mood. It's Friday, finally. Melissa, you got it. After I get off of here, I will add you. Let's see. Last thing of business is I ordered myself one of the You're the Breast collection. I know a lot of you probably heard me talk about it. It is the collection that LimeLight put out for to raise money for BCRF, Breast Cancer Research Fund, I think is what that stands for, but it's for breast cancer research. So I have not opened this yet. It has been killing me because I got it last night, and I really want to open it because I love pink lips, and it's all pink lip stuff. And this one is mine personally. I do have an extra one here, so if anybody wants one, I do have one in stock. They are $78, and you're going to see what goodies come inside. So first off, it comes in this beautiful box with this cute little bow. Gotta love that. It's like Christmas. So let's open this bad boy up. It is wrapped in beautiful pink tissue paper. So cute. It's just those little details. Like, I just love them. And it has our little LimeLight thing on here. After this, guys, the topic tonight is going to be super fun. And I expect a whole lot of people talking because it's fun. I'm going to totally give away my age, but it's fun. So It also comes with this cute little like business card that says thank you for helping raise money for breast cancer research. And it shows the products. And then on the back it says, you're the breast. Oh, that's so funny. Instead of like, you're the best. It's so funny. More pink tissue paper. Gotta love it. This one's mine. I'll throw that away. And then it comes with 4 beautiful products. So we will start with, you get a Girls Night Pout lipstick. I will show you. I will open that up and show you. So I love our lipstick tubes. They're just so classy looking. I love them. And like, see how pretty that is? This is Girls Night Pout. Beautiful pink color. Breast cancer awareness. We're just gonna put a little heart. I would color this in, but I'm scared that I will completely mess it up because that actually looks pretty good for using lipstick. So you get that. You also get our Festive Pink Enduring Lip Liner, which is just a pink lip liner. Not just, because I love our lip liners. Like, you can wear them as lipstick too, and they last forever. I love them. You're also going to get what I have on my lips, which is Cupcake Enduring Lip Color. I'm so happy this came because I use Cupcake constantly, not just in the month of October, and I'm almost out, so I needed this badly. And then finally, you get a lip gloss. I'm pretty sure this is the color Hope, but we're going to open it up. Yes, Hope, which is fitting for breast cancer awareness. Look how pretty this is. I love the bling. Like, oh, I love bling. Love it. Plus, there's a beautiful mirror on the back. And you can put your lip gloss over your Enduring Lip Color. Works fantastic. So you get all 4 of those products in that cute box I showed you. I'm just going to pack this back. It will not be as cute as the way they had it because I'm not as creative. But yeah, so that's our You're the Breast collection. I love it. I think that's super, super cute. I think it's a great idea. I love the fact that our company gives back. And also, I had said, and I'm going to stick to that, every You're the Breast collection that I personally sell, I'm donating my commission to the Ackerman Foundation. And it is a foundation that helps people who are dealing with breast cancer, and it helps them with like their medical expenses or, you know, just whatever expenses that they get. Hi, Kappa Delta girls! Okay, so again, if you're still on at the end of this, I'm going to give away a mascara, so make sure you stay on. Okay, business done. We're going to have some fun. So I was listening, I listen to podcasts when I'm at work, and I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts. It's Brain Candy Podcast because I'm a nerd, but I love it. Plus, like, side note, Susie Meister and Sarah Patterson do it, and a lot of you probably have no clue who they are. But if you watch the MTV Challenge, so like Challenge the Rivals or Challenge Battle of the Exes or whatever, there's like 22 of them. I have watched them from the beginning and I am obsessed. I love that show. I just can't get enough of it. I love it. I feel like I know these characters and I just absolutely love it. I would talk about this last season, but let's just say Johnny Bananas is a big jerk. Made me so mad. But I love that show. And so Sarah Patterson and Susie Meister, which are characters from that show, they have this podcast. And they're kind of nerdy like me. And so they just talk about really nerdy things like favorite authors and etc. But I was listening to the podcast this week while I was at work, and they did one about like stuff from their childhood. And it just brought so many great memories up. So we're just going to kind of talk about like the things from your childhood that you remember. So like you probably saw a post on my page about this. I think most people saw it. But like we'll start with like your favorite cartoons from your childhood. So when I was younger, I remember watching, of course, Care Bears, My Little Pony, Fraggle Rock. Oh my God. Okay. We have to listen to the theme song for Fraggle Rock because I love it. It's like my favorite thing ever. Here we go. I've got my iPad here. Like I said, we're going to have some fun. Oh, I do not own the rights to this music. Facebook, please don't shut me down. So hopefully this is gonna... Here it comes. Okay. Can you guys hear this? Please tell me somebody remembers Fraggle Rock. Like, best show ever. I love Fraggle Rock. Anybody? Somebody remembers Fraggle Rock, right? Love this show. Love it. I need to buy the DVDs of it because it is, I just love it. I think Rip Bryson would really like it because he likes upbeat and colorful and music, and it was just a show that I really, really loved when I was a kid. Man, I had thrown some on that post that people were like, what is that? Shirley. Yes, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody loved Fraggle Rock. I'm going to like that comment right now. Shirt Tails. I know that one's a reach because I know a lot of people probably have no idea what Shirt Tails were, but I loved Shirt Tails. And, Popples. Oh my God, Popples. Ugh. Guys, like, I can't figure out my iPad. Popples was like my jam. I loved Popples. And I don't know, like, yes, Fraggle Rock. Yes, Melissa. And Shirt Tails, thank you. Somebody remembers. Like, I realized that that's kind of, I mean, I barely remember Shirt Tails. I think the reason I really remember it is because I had a couple coloring books and some books from Shirt Tails. But the actual show, I must have been really, really young because I don't remember a ton of it. But like Popples, I remember Popples, and I had a ton of Popples, and I loved them. Man, what other shows were back then? Like, people entertain me. Like, tell me what shows were on back then. And like 80s. God, I'm so... You Kappa Delta girls probably have no idea what any of these are because this is a little bit before your time. Oh man, I'm trying to remember what else I watched. Like, anybody? Gem. Can't forget that. Oh, one of my absolute... Fragile Rock, yeah, right? One of my absolute favorite woman superheroes from way back in the day was She-Ra. Does anybody remember She-Ra? And what was the guy? Was it He-Man? Which was like He-Man. But She-Ra and He-Man I loved. I remember having a She-Ra birthday party. And it was so fun. Like, we had the swords and just everything. It was fantastic. Let me see what else we can find. Let's see. This one would have been more in the 90s. You have Shirt Tail stuffed animals? No freaking way. Jamie, I have got to see those because that's awesome. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Estrella. Popples. I think I still have some Popples. I'm going to have to ask my mom because if she got rid of them, I'm going to be so upset. But I love Popples. But yeah, She-Ra and He-Man. Please tell me somebody remembers those because I loved She-Ra. I would run around and say, like, I'm Princess of Power, and I loved She-Ra. Best thing ever. Okay, so this one's kind of more in the 90s. Gummy bears. Like, I loved gummy bears. The show, I mean, I like to eat gummy bears too, but we're talking about shows right now. That one was really fun too. I should find the theme song for Gummy Bears because I still kind of remember it. Gummy Bears show. This is what I love, having my iPad and my phone going. No. It's giving me that green weird bear that's like, I am a gummy bear. That one, me. And that's not what I'm talking about. I am talking about gummy bears. Bouncing here and there and everywhere. Where's it at? Here we go. It's Friday night, we're having fun.
chorus, they sing out in chorus, marching along as their song fills the air. Gummy bears,
Go away.
there and everywhere. I betcha that's the
Right? Please tell me somebody knows gummy bears. Ah, love this. This is fun for me. Like, I remember and love thinking about things from my past. So if you guys have any other shows that you remember from like the 80s or 90s, like, comment them, because I love like hearing about them, because I've forgotten some, but I know if somebody commented it, I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that show. So do that, because I want to hear more. What else? Candy from back in my childhood. Like, candy's changed so much. So I was thinking about this too. Does anybody remember the Melody Pops? They were like suckers, but they had a little slidey thing, and you could like, they were like a whistle, and you could play like melodies with them. Melody Pops. I said that to my boyfriend, and he was like, are you sure that was a thing? I don't remember that. But we remember like Big League Chew bubble gum. After every softball game, I would go get me some Big League Chew, because like that was what you did when you played softball. Tartan Tinies, they don't have those anymore either, and those were the bomb. Man, what other candy from way back then? That like candy cigarettes, like they don't have those anymore, and they're kind of like chalky and gross, but I loved them. I loved candy cigarettes. It was crazy. Yes, Estrella, what cartoons did you watch when you were younger? I think you're quite a bit younger than me, but still, like, I would remember them. Shoot, I still watch cartoons with my son. Like, I love Sophia the First and Doc McStuffins. Can't get enough of it. And PJ Masks and Paw Patrol and all that fun stuff. What other candy? Goodness gracious. Oh, I don't know if anybody remembers, because this is a very, very specific thing. But there was a Laffy Taffy. And I don't remember what flavor it was. I think it was blue. But it had like the little sugar candies on it. Oh, it was so good. Or the watermelon flavored with the little black like sugar seeds. They don't make those anymore. I guess it was a choking hazard or something. But back in the day, they didn't care if we choked. But I miss that Laffy Taffy, because now the Laffy Taffy is just plain. And it's not that big of a deal. Looney Tunes, yes, like the old ones. Looney Tunes, is that the one with the Roadrunner? I loved the Roadrunner. I just, you know, the Roadrunner was so fun. And what was the show that had Huckleberry Hound? I always remember Huckleberry Hound. I love Basset Hounds, and so Huckleberry Hound was like always one that I always really enjoyed seeing. But I don't know if that was Looney Tunes. That might have been something else way back in the day. Hi, Missy. What other candy did I love? I know that there's like a ton. Obviously Pop Rocks, but you can still get those today. I know there was a ton of candy in the 80s that you can't get anymore, and it was thebomb.com. What else from my childhood do I remember? Teddy Ruxpin. Hi, Missy. Teddy Ruxpin. I would love to have a Teddy Ruxpin today. Woody Woodpecker. Yes! I love this. See, this is fun. Man, you can never, like, trips down memory lane are so much fun. But Teddy Ruxpin, I loved him. And, like, his little friend, that worm, was he just called the glowworm? I don't remember, but I loved my Teddy Ruxpin. Like, I remember being a little kid, and I would listen to, like, books on Teddy Ruxpin all day long. I loved it. Hanna-Barbera, yes. Estrella, yes. That's what it was. Huckleberry Hound was on there. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. See, this is so fun. Like, I forget these things. But yeah, Teddy Ruxpin. Oh, if I could find like an authentic Teddy Ruxpin, because I think they came out with a new one, but it is not. He looks way different. That is not Teddy Ruxpin. But I loved him. I mean, I wore him out. I remember being really upset when I was younger, because I wore my Teddy Ruxpin out. And this was like right after they stopped making them, so I wasn't super young. But I loved Teddy Ruxpin up until he died. And my parents couldn't get me another one, and I was so upset. The original Nintendo, that came out when I was younger, and oh my god, that was like my jam. I loved playing Super Mario and Duck Hunt. I was really good at Duck Hunt when I was younger. If I tried to do it now, it would probably be bad. But yeah, like Super Mario, and then they had like the second one, and there was a third one. That's when you would turn into that like flying raccoon thing. How old am I? I'm 33. So old enough. Man, come on, people, give me some more. I could look on eBay for Teddy Ruxpin. I could. I'm a little nervous to look because I'm gonna like kick myself in the butt if people are selling Teddy Ruxpins for like $1,000 when I had one. I mean, obviously I killed mine because I played with him all the time. That was like my best friend. I loved Teddy Ruxpin. I slept with him. We would always read books together. Yeah, and his glowworm friend, like, that would be on my bucket list, to own Teddy Ruxpin and his glowworm friend. And wasn't there a swan? I feel like it came in at the very end, like a big white swan. I could be wrong, but... Well, Estrella, you look amazing. Like, you look awesome. Hey, Caleb, we're just talking about things from our childhood, like shows, like, and toys and candy, like Teddy Ruxpin and, gummy bears and Wuzzles and Popples and Care Bears and all that fun stuff. So if you remember anything from, like, your childhood, comment below, because I'm having a ton of fun with this. What else? Hey Dude. That was awesome. I loved that show. What was the other one? Oh my god. The Gleasons are now my absolute favorites. Drop Dead Fred is phenomenal. I remember watching that as a little girl, and I watched it as an adult, and I was like, why did my parents let me watch this? Like, this show is completely crazy and a little bit creepy, but I love Drop Dead Fred. You guys are my favorites because you guys remember all this stuff too. But there was Hey Dude, and what was that other show? Oh my goodness, I should know this, but I am completely drawing a blank. Somebody on here knows. What was that? Rainbow Bright? Yes, Strawberry Shortcake. I had Strawberry Shortcake sheets when I was little. So, Trina, you're not that old. I'm old enough to remember those. And I had the sheets from Strawberry Shortcake. She was the bomb. I think I had a doll from Strawberry Shortcake, too. And she smelled like strawberry cream. It was amazing. Popples, yes. Popples is probably my absolute favorite. I remember my mom would take me to the video store, and they always had like the free kids movies, the VHS, way back in the day before DVDs. And I would always get Popples. Like, they probably had maybe 12. And I would just get them, like, go through them. And every time we would go to the video store, because my parents would watch movies, like, every weekend. And so I would always get Popples. I probably watched every Popples episode 1,000,000 times over. Because I just constantly would get Popples videos. Constantly. My daughter loves her. Strawberry Shortcake. Yes, she's so cute. And Rainbow Bright. Her little friend, that little, like, white fuzzy thing, what are those called? God, I can't remember, like, some of this stuff. This is why I got on here, so you guys could jog my memory. I still want to know what the other show was besides Hey Dude. Salute Your Shorts. Salute My Shorts. Salute My Shorts? Salute Your Shorts. One of those. That show. That was awesome, too. Hi, Julie. That show was awesome. Golly, what else? Man, from like the 80s and 90s. We were talking about She-Ra. Please tell me somebody remembers She-Ra. Razzles. I remember what Razzles are, I think. Hang on, let me Google. Because the name sounds super familiar. Thank goodness for Google. Google. Razzles. Were they kind of like... They had a weird texture. I can't remember. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Yes. Best show ever. I heard they might be bringing that back. I hope that's true. Because that show was amazing. What was the show? Okay, this is going to be like really gross. But what was that show where they would like dig up in the nose? Like in the snotty nose? And like they had to like find items? What was that show? That wasn't the Hidden Temple show. That was a different one. Yes, Razzles. These. Got you. Star Brights. Yes. Yes, Estrella, that's right. It does turn into gum. I forget that there's a delay on here, so I keep changing the topic, but we can always go back. But the show where you had to dig in the slime and like go up the nose. I just remember the nose because it was so gross. Oh, and I hate feet. And they had this giant foot and you had to like dig in the toe jam. Ugh. Ugh, I hated the foot, but I remember that show and it was so fun. What was that called? I don't remember the nose and foot show. Tamagotchi. Oh, that's going way back in the day. I had one and I killed it. I always forgot to feed it. And my parents still trusted me with a pet. My Tamagotchi always died. I love old game shows too. Like, okay, this one's really old. It was before my time, but I would always watch it on Game Show Network as a rerun. Card Sharks. Oh, loved it. It was so fun. And what's that show where they had like a panel of people and they would be like, James is so old. How old is he? And like you had to match with the panel. I forget what that one was called, but that one was a great show too. Hi Laura. Hi Bridget. Supermarket Sweep. Freaking best show ever. Loved Supermarket Sweep. I mean, obviously there's Price is Right and Deal or No Deal and all that, but Supermarket Sweep was my obsession. I would run home from school to catch Supermarket Sweep every day. I loved that show. Like, I would get so involved in it. I'd be like, hurry, 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 don't grab that. Grab the ham, grab the ham. Like, it was so funny. God, this is fun. Golly, I love doing this. Give me some more, people. Like, I am loving every bit of this. Give me some more. I mean, candy, toys, shows, songs. Caleb, Supermarket Sweep. Yeah, best show ever. What other shows? Obviously, at the very beginning, I talked about MTV's The Challenge. I love it. That's been around forever. They've got like 22 seasons of it. I loved that show. The original Survivor, way back in the day, like, it's kind of lost its finesse now, but it was really great back in the day. I really want to know what that show was called with the nose and the foot. Golly, I can't even remember. Please tell me I'm not the only one who remembers this. Because I thought it was gross. Venom, the sour liquid candy. Maybe. I've got Google. Hang on a minute. Do you remember Surge? The drink? Yeah. Or Tang? Or, back in the day when they had High C, the one with Slimer on it. What was it called? What was it called? Is it Viper Venom? Oof. Eeh. I need to Google this show. This is going to drive me nuts. I saw Surge in the store the other day and I was like, Surge? I remember that way back in the day. Parents were always like, oh, don't drink that. Don't drink that. It's so loaded with caffeine. Oh my goodness. And now we have things like Monster Energy drinks and Red Bull and like Mountain Dew on steroids, whatever they call that. I don't drink soda anymore, but like now we have all this stuff and like people just aren't as worried. But Surge was like the thing that all parents were like, you can't drink that. You can't drink that. There's too much caffeine. No, no, no. And now look at it. Jolt. Yes. Double Dare. Jamie. Yes. That's it. Double Dare. You are so right. Yes. Oh, thank you for that. I couldn't remember. Man. What they need to do is they need to make a channel that just shows all of this stuff. Like, Hey Dude, Salute Your Shorts, Supermarket Sweep, Double Dare, Legends of the Hidden Temple. Yes, Double Dare. You're so right. With that slime. But, like, they need to show all of this stuff. Popples, like, the old vintage stuff that, like, I grew up on. I don't know. Cartoons nowadays, like, they're cool. Doc McStuffins, she rocks. Love her. But, I don't know. Like, they're missing, like, Popples. And they keep remaking these cartoons. Like, the brand new Kenan and Kel. Yes. I remember the tagline from that show. Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. Is it true? I do. Oh God, I can't remember. I can't believe I remember that. All that was hilarious. That was like the little kids version of Saturday Night Live. Amazing. But yeah, now they remake all of this stuff. Like the new My Little Pony. Those ponies are ugly. Like, I'm sorry, I don't like them. I don't like the new ponies. I like the old ones. And Care Bears, those new Care Bears, I don't like them. Like, what's this? These bears that have these weird things on their stomach. No, stick to the classics like Sunshine Bear and like the one with the clover on it, or Friendship Bear and Lionheart. Like, I love the Care Bear cousins too. They have an 80s page, but do they have like a channel where you can go and watch this stuff? I want to see these shows again. The new Tom and Jerry, they talk. They talk? Ugh. No, they're not supposed to talk. That was part of the charm, is that they didn't talk. Duh. Man, they ruin everything. They should bring back Supermarket Sweep. That show. Ugh, I want to watch it. See, I shouldn't do this because now I want to see all of this stuff and there's no possible way for me to do it. Like, do they have it on Netflix? Do they have this stuff on Netflix? I doubt it. Or like Amazon Prime? Can I get it there? I really want to see these shows. So if there's a way for me to see them, I want to, because they were awesome. YouTube? I didn't think about that. Yeah, I could probably YouTube some of them. It's not the same. I want it on my TV. First world problems, I swear. But yeah, what was that game show where they had the like panel of, it was like 6 or 8 people, and the host would be like, James was so dumb, and the audience would be like, how dumb was he? And he'd be like, that he put blank on his feet. And like the contestant would have to match up with the celebrity panelist. That show was hilarious. That's really old too. That was before my time. But that was an awesome show. It made me laugh. It really doesn't take much to make me laugh, but that show was good. What else from the 80s? Goodness. Like, I know I'm missing a ton. Like, I haven't covered everything. But this is really fun. This is going to be one of those nights where I just ramble on forever because this is too much fun. 80s shows. The power of Google. Oh, how did I forget this? Saved by the Bell. Hello. They have a traveling restaurant that's the max. I've never been, but I really want to go. It was in Chicago for a while and I missed it. I was so mad. But yeah, Saved by the Bell. Duh. Obviously, I grew up with that. The old Halloween movies. My phone ringtone is actually the Halloween theme. Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, my parents wouldn't let me watch it as a little girl because they said that it was too gross. Blech. Freddy. I love Michael Myers and Jason. I love Jason. Full House. Like, they have the Fuller House now. I haven't watched it, but I don't know. Like, I feel like you can't beat the original. Full House was amazing. I don't even know if Fuller House is good. I've heard it's okay. I don't know, but Full House. Oh, I loved that. It was the best. Cheers. Growing Pains. It. No. Caleb, I don't like clowns. No. It scarred me for life. And now we have these stupid clowns running around, like, scaring people. I don't play that game. I don't. I've been telling people that if I see a clown and he, like, approaches my son, I'm going to get my taser. That clown will be tased several times until they pee themselves. I don't play around. Clowns are I hate clowns. Ugh. Couldn't they dress up as something else? Like, I would much rather you dress up as a zombie. Why do you have to be a stinking clown? I hate clowns. They're so creepy. Alf. Oh! Sorry, I got Google. Alf was great too. Wasn't he an alien and he ate cats? Is that true? Like, he ate cats, right? Am I making that up? I feel like he ate cats. I don't know. The A-Team. Oh, yes. I Pitied a Fool. God, I love these shows. This is so much fun. Whose Line Is It Anyway? Oh, that was a great one, too. I mean, I know that they have it now. Hey Arnold. Yes. What was it? The Rugrats. Didn't really like the show, but it was there. Married with Children. That's a classic. Goodness. Oh my goodness. I could do this all day. This is so crazy. Yeah, old horror movies, they are just not the same anymore. I love like Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween and Friday the 13th, The Shining, yeah, Night of the Living Dead. What else? Poltergeist, creepy. Man, like the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like, you know, before all these remakes. Doug. Oh, I haven't seen Doug in forever. How about Cat Dog? Remember that one? Transformers, obviously. Like, that one was one back in the day. Thundercats. Oh, thank you, Google. Thundercats. Yes. Yes. Thundercats. That was a good one, too. Smurfs, I never really got into. It was okay. What was that show that had, like, the Millionaire Duck? It wasn't Donald Duck, but it was, like, the Millionaire Duck, and he had the nephews. What was that show? Why can I not remember the names of these? Like, my memory's failing me in my old age. Thundercats, heck yeah. But yeah, okay. The one, he was like Donald Duck, but I think it was like his uncle or something. And he was super rich, and he would swim in the money. And he had these nephews. That show was great. Yes, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Classic. DuckTales. Yes. DuckTales. Yes. That was a great show. I loved that one too. That show always made me want to swim in money. But, like, obviously, I don't think that would be possible. That would hurt, actually. If I had to swim in a bunch of coins, I think that would hurt. I don't think you could do it. But I did like that show. What about the two chipmunks? Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, right? Yeah, that show was awesome, too. The Pink Panther. Do-do, do-do. Inspector Gadget. Oh, yeah. Yes. Go-Go Gadget Skates. That was a great show. Goodness. This is nuts. Goodness, I don't know. Like, there's so many. I feel like California Raisins. I remember having the raisins. That one was fun, too. Some of these I've not heard of, like Tiger Sharks. I don't remember that one. Tiger Sharks. I don't remember that. Hey Arnold. That was a good show. Shoot, I don't know. There's so many. I don't remember. Goodness. I don't know, like, I struggle sometimes with, like, the movies and the TV shows, like, yeah, their special effects are so much better, and, you know, whatever, you know, technology's come so far, but, like, I miss the content of the old stuff. You know, you couldn't beat Fraggle Rock when, you know, I don't know, they were just good, wholesome shows. Maybe that's what I'm missing, but TV shows and movies from back then were amazing. Like you guys said, like old horror movies, those are the best. Like the ones now, yeah, you know, you make me jump out of my seat, and, you know, they're scary, and a lot of them are like psychological thrillers, and they're great. I'm not knocking them. Like, I love them. But you just can't beat, like, the old horror movies. Like The Omen, that wasn't super, like, jump out of your seat scary, but that was creepy to think that your kid could be, like, the devil, you know, or Friday the 13th, where it was in Crystal Lake, Illinois also, which was awesome. I still want to visit that place. I don't know if they have anything dedicated to Jason or anything, but they should, because that's cool. Or like Halloween. Michael Myers used to give me the creeps. He still does, but I love those movies. I watch them every year around Halloween. Like, I'm not scrambling to watch The Conjuring every Halloween. I mean, it's a good scary movie, but it's got nothing on the old ones, you know, The Shining and Poltergeist and what are some of the other ones? You know, I named like Nightmare on Elm Street, The Exorcist, great movie. You know, you can't get the movie with the red rum. Like, such a random thing, but it was so creepy at the moment. I loved those shows. You know, or They're Here, that little girl. Golly, you just can't beat those. And I feel like this generation's missing out on a lot of that. Like, it was so much fun. I've got to go watch these movies now. Like, I have to. Goodness. And the cartoons and the shows, like I said, I wish that they need to invent a channel. Like, they have MTV Classic, and they have ESPN Classic, and they have all these classic channels. They need, like, 80s TV channel. And it needs to be all of these old, like, 80s and early 90s shows. Like, Hey Dude, Salute Your Shorts. All that. Popples, Wuzzles, whatever. Like, so fun. Chucky, yeah. Chucky freaked me out. He still does. Like, that doll's creepy. And obviously I'm an adult and I know it's not real, but creepy. Like, super creepy. Dolly Dearest. I don't think I'm aware of that one. Dolly Dearest. Was that a movie? With a creepy doll? Dolls are creepy. I have this weird fear of, like, the ventriloquist dummies, like the old ones that look like Howdy Doody. Oh, goodness, I hate them. They're the creepiest looking thing. Dolly Dearest. Okay, I'm Googling. Ooh! I don't think I've seen this, but that is super creepy. That's, like, super creepy. I don't like it. I don't think I've seen it, but creepy. See, you don't need all of this special effects crap. Like, that's creepy. Ooh, I might have to look it up. It's creepy, but I want to see it. You know, I don't know. Like, I miss this stuff. They really need a channel. I wish they had one. Okay. I have probably been on here for 43 minutes. That's nuts. I need a glass of wine, and you would like it. I'll have to look it up. Dolly Dearest. I'll have to see if it's on, like, Netflix or something, or my hacked Amazon Fire Stick. See if I can just stream it from there. But I'm going to get me something to drink. I got homework to do. I got work to do. I'm taking my son trick-or-treating at the campground tomorrow, so I got packed for that. Crazy amount of stuff. So, who is still on here? That's the only bad thing, is that this thing doesn't tell me who's on here. So, people who are not beauty guides who are on here, I am going to draw for a free mascara. And I'll probably have to end the live and then go back and see, you know, who, like, joined or viewed or whatever. Because I don't know who all was on here that's not a beauty guide. Yeah, I'll have to go back through. But yeah, for dealing with my crazy memory lane stories, and like I said, I'm in a kind of a crazy mood tonight, but whatever. It's fun, right? It's Friday night. I will draw for a free mascara, and thank you all so much for joining. If you remember anything from the 80s, put it in the comments, because I love this. Like, I love this. This stuff is so awesome. I miss back in the day. So I will check and see who all joined, and I will draw for a free mascara, and I will post it and tag that person in the comments. Again, if you want samples, go to my VIP page, fill out the Google form. I would be more than happy to send you some, because those came in. Woohoo! And that's it. Thank you so much for joining. I love you all. Have a wonderful night and a great weekend. Mwah.